Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel and buckle up because Love Island USA Season 7, Episode 20 was not just drama. It was a full-blown emotional roller coaster with no seatbelt and a driver named Plot Twist. We open up with the aftermath of Casa Amore, which basically turned the villa into a relationship graveyard. Our sweet little islanders thought they were ready for temptation, but baby, that temptation came in six-packs, perfect fades, and Australian accents, and they folded faster than cheap lawn chairs at a BBQ. Now, y'all remember episode 19 when the ladies were shipped off to Casa Amore like it was spring break in Fiji and left the boys back in the villa looking lost and thirsty? Well, episode 20 said, let me show you what consequences look like. Let's get into it. Before we dive into this chaotic recoupling, can we talk about Amaya trying her best to connect with a boy? First with JD, who was vibing with Huda as Huda watched. Amaya was speaking on the terms of endearment conversation to make sure he was okay with the pet name baby. Wow, Ace really threw her for a loop with using those terms that she now has to ask each time to use it. Then she had a conversation with Zach, who was coupled up with Olandria. However, it seems that there was a spark between Zach and Amaya where she was even brought to tears with both conversations. In the villa we have Taylor, who has been really vibing with Coco. However, Ace and Nick had something to say as usual, and they both say he seems happier. However, they don't want him to mess up what he has with Olandria. Oh boy, just wait. We start with the recoupling ceremony, and it's giving Survivor Love Edition, because everyone knows they're one bad decision away from being dumped like last week's leftovers. First up, Amaya. She's single. She's fierce. And she walks to the front like she's about to drop a TED Talk on why men ain't loyal. Then comes the text. You know it's real when the producers make the phone vibrate like it's holding tea. The boys get asked if they feel a stronger connection with Amaya than their current partners. Cue the dramatic silence. Then Zach stands up. Yes, Zach. This man said, Olandria who? And chose Amaya. And just like that, Olandria was left standing alone with a blank stare and a 1,000-yard gaze like she just got hit with a romance sniper. Cue the heartbreak sound effects. But wait, it gets worse. The boys get a text asking if anyone wants to step forward for Olandria. And nobody does. Not one, not even the guy who complimented her dress earlier. Just crickets. And the villa collectively holds its breath as Olandria is sent packing. Or so we thought. Hold that thought, because girl, TJ, Ace, Taylor, and Nick, the emotional damage parade. Then it's the boys' turn in the firing squad. First, TJ steps up. Vanna says, yep, that's still my man, and stands up. Ace gets left solo and probably wonders if he should have stayed loyal or flirted harder. Too late now. Then Ace steps up, and what does Coco do? She stands. Insert collective gasp. Taylor now finds himself solo, blinking like he just woke up from a nap in someone else's dream. Next is Taylor, and you know who steps up? Clark. Sis said, that's my man, I called dibs. And Taylor's face lights up like a Christmas tree in Times Square. And then comes Nick. Oh, sweet, sweet Nick. Not a single girl stands up, not even by accident. He's just standing there like he's waiting for a bus that already passed. And just like that, Nick and Olandria are gone. But wait for it. Post-credits, plot twist, the return of Nick Olandria. You thought it was over. Wrong. Just when we were drying our tears and angrily DMing producers, the real tea drops in the post-credit scene. Picture it, Nick is dragging his suitcase looking like he's about to film a sad music video, and then out of nowhere, a Jeep pulls up. Who's inside? Olandria, in a damn truck, hair blowing, face beat. Mood, Bonnie and Clyde escape plan. She yells at him to get in the car like it's a spy movie. Nick tosses the suitcase, jumps in, and they speed off like they just robbed the villa of everyone's storyline. And that's when the internet went absolutely feral. Fan reactions, the internet is in shambles. X was on fire. Let's review some of the best comments because these fans, hilarious. Love Island USA is officially canceled. WTF was that? I'm pissed. Not Nick Olandria stands getting the last laugh, like Love Island USA. Amaya got her man and Olandria still in the game. This is how we win. Okay, so basically, if this dumping was fake, Jeremiah's dumping was too. And he's actually the one driving the car. Stay with me now. Switching back to shipping Nick Olandria after I swore I was done. 2 days ago, emotional damage. These tweets deserve their own Emmy. Final thoughts, the producers are unhinged and we love it. Let's be honest, Love Island USA just pulled off one of the messiest, jaw-dropping, did that really just happen? Episodes of the season. And we're not even at the end of Casa Amore yet. Between the fake outs, the emotional whiplash, and the unexpected SUV getaway, this episode needs to be studied in Reality TV 101. Also, I just know the producers were backstage high-fiving and cackling like cartoon villains watching us spiral, and you know what? I respect it. So now we wait to see if Olandria and Nick are headed back into the villa, or if they're on some kind of secret mission to burn it all down with romance and revenge. And baby, I'll be watching with popcorn, a prayer, and petty in my heart. If you love this recap and you're emotionally invested like I clearly am, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next. Bye for now.